Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the Supremely Enlightened One. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear Dhamma friends, every Friday evening, we gather here and we learn one sutta, which is explained by, or which is delivered by the Blessed One, and then we try to understand it, and every time we see that a new sutta, we try to explain, and as we learning and developing the Dhamma, if we develop the progress in our practice also, means in practice we develop the progress, then it is much benefit for us for today. Okay, if in any condition that we are unable to practice, okay, means we are listening, we are gathering sutta, and we are unable to practice today, even though that will be also beneficial for us. Reason is, we see in the past lives, or the Buddha explains in the Jatakas, the person has a different phase, or person has a different speed to learn the Dhamma. And previously what we have heard, that can be helpful for us. So tomorrow we can realize the Dhamma. So never hesitate to listen, never hesitate to practice. Okay, continuously develop the keen observation toward Dhamma. Yes, what I'm doing, it is a benefit for me for today and for tomorrow. So, okay, that thing you should keep in your mind. Okay, today we're going to learn the Kumbha Sutra. Kumbha, it means the pot. Okay, so we're going to learn about the pot, clay pot, or so. This sutta is explained in the Chatukka Nipata Numerical Discourses, book of 4. Okay, Numerical Discourses, book of 4, Kumbha Sutta. This is in Valahaka Vagga. The chapter is Cloud, and it is in third 50. Okay, third 50, Tatiya Pannasaka, and then that is a Valahaka, the cloud, and the third sutta is called Kumbha Sutta. Similar suttas are there, so we're going to learn. Our Blessed One beautifully explained here, there are 4 kind of people, and we have to observe them in our life, and we have to choose them whom we should associate, or in what way we should look at. Okay. Chattaro me bhikkhave kumbha. Okay, so the Blessed One said there are 4 kumbha, the pots are there. Okay, katame chattaro, and what 4? So the Blessed One explained here, tuccho pihito. Tuccho pihito means it's covered. Okay, means it is covered, but inside it is empty. It's hollow. Nothing is inside. Okay, so that is the first part. Second part, it would explain puro Vivato, it is completely filled, but it is uncovered. No one has put the lid on it. The third one is Tuccio Vivato. It is complete. It is mm, covered, no, uncovered, but completely empty. Okay, means it is uncovered also and it is empty also. It is nothing inside. Then Puro Pihito. It is covered and completely full. Everything is something inside. There is a in the pot. There is a water. So if we see this kind of four pots are there. Sometimes we see in the it is empty, but it is completely lit. So the perception it comes, okay, it must be filled with the water. And when we go and want to take it water, what happened? We find it empty. Then sometimes it is covered, it is uncovered, but completely filled water. What we do? We don't drink from it properly, So we said, okay, it is, so we utilize this water. There is no hesitation to do that. Then it is uncovered and completely hollow also. Nothing is there. And the fourth one is it is completely full and it is properly kept covered also. So the Buddha says these kind of four pots we find here. Okay. Eva meva ko bhikkhavi. So similar to this pot, the Blessed One explained, Chattaru kumbhupama. Similar to this pot, Puggala santo sangvijamana lokasmi. Beings or the people found in the world, similar to the pot, individuals. Okay, so santo it means sangvijamana it means found. Okay, exist in the way. Okay, lokasming it means in this world. Katame chattaro, and what for? So the similar way the Buddha explained, tuccho pihito means they are covered but empty. Puro vivato, it is filled but it is uncovered. Tuccho vivato, it is uncovered and means it is hollow also, it is completely empty. And puro pihito, it is covered and filled with the water. So these are the four kind of people also exist. So similar to the this Buddha explained here. And Buddha gave what kind of people these are. Katancha bhikkhave puggalo tuccho pihoti pihito. And what are the people we say that they are covered but hollow or empty. Either bhikkhave ekachassa puggalassa pasadikang hoti. Pasadikang, it means impressive. Okay, means when you see them, they are very good looking. Very good looking. Means pasadika means pleasing one. As soon as you see them, automatically you attract toward them. Okay, so that is called the pasadika. That is a word called Pali word is pasadika. Okay, so you develop kind of trust on them, or kind of automatically we feel them impressive. So that is called pasadika, with the good nature and all the good practices. So how they are pleasing us? Abhikantang, patikantang. We see them as they are looking, their pleasant way of looking outside. Patikantang, they are looking outside also very pleasant way. Means they are very pleasant, elegant. Everything what they do. Abhikantang, patikantang, alokitang, vilokitang, sammanjitang, pasaritang, sanghati patta chivara dharanam. So the Buddha says, from going here to there, coming back, looking here and there, and when they are covering their hands, or the folding their hands, or anyway, or when they are using their clothes or taking the alms bow, robes and everything, very beautiful, very elegant they are in that. So what happened? The individual person looks very impressive with all of these things. And when we see them, we feel, oh, they are very good with it. They must have achieved something. So in the first look, we find them attractive. In first look, our mind is completely captured with them. So the Buddha says that is the first thing. But so idam dukkhanti yathabhutang nappajanati. But they don't truly understand this is suffering. Dukkha samudayang nappajanati. This is the origin of suffering. They don't understand. This is cessation of suffering. They don't understand. This is path lead to cessation of suffering. They don't understand. Truly don't understand. Buddha says, Evan ko puggalo tuccho hoti pihito. Such a person is, individual person is covered but hollow. Why? Because from outside, he's very good with his practices. He's very good with his, the way he's walking, way he's sitting, way he's talking, way he's moving himself, taking robe, taking the, or whatever he's doing. He looks very elegant, very impressive. But in the reality, this person doesn't know the truth of Dhamma. So as we feel that when the empty pot is filled there, and we think that there is a water, but when someone open the lid and look at inside, there is no water, then their thirst is similar way. Similar way, the Buddha says, this person is also who is empty inside because not knowing the truth. Not knowing the truth. Seyathapiso bhikkhave kumbho tuccho pihito. Tatupamahang bhikkhave imang puggalang vadami. In the same way, this individual is like a pot that is covered but hollow. It's the first person. Today, majority of time, we get attracted to such a person. We think, okay, their practices is in this way. They must be inside also feel. Inside also, they have a lot of knowledge. But when we associate them, what happened? We find them empty, and then we suffer because of it, because now leaving them becomes very hard. Leaving them becomes very difficult. We see in this world, there are a lot of people has been fall in such a way that they are unable to get out. And that's why the Buddha gave such a simile to that. In Buddha's time also this was there. When Buddha says, there was some of the ascetics was there. They were completely naked. They were practicing very harsh. They were very, everything what they do, they were catch the eye of others. So because of so many people follow them, today also in India, today also in this world, this kind of people is being visible, but they don't know the truth. They don't know the truth. They just trap people. So this is the first thing Buddha explained. Such a people exist in this world. Second one, Buddha explained, Katamcha bhikkhave purgalo purohoti vivato. Second person, what kind of thing, how is the individual uncovered but full? Ida bhikkhave ekachasa purgalasa na pasadikang hoti. Okay, the person, this individual is not impressive. Not impressive. Means he can be, little bit running one or reckless one, he's not elegant, means he's not paying more attention to how he's walking, sitting, okay, or taking doing the work. He's not keen to that. Person sees them, but they said, okay, I don't want to go and talk with them, just because of the outer appearance, how they are. But in truth, in the inside, they are so idang dukkhang yathabhutang pajanati. But that person truly understands this is suffering. Dukkha samudayam pajanati, the origin of suffering, is truly understand. Dukkha nirodham yathabhutang pajanati, the cessation of suffering truly understands. Ayang dukkha nirodha gamini patipadati yathabhutang pajanati. And this is the path cessation to suffering, leads cessation to suffering. That is also truly understand. But from outside, this person doesn't look pleasant. From outside, he looks just a common person. And no one wants to associate such a thing. They are not impressive, they are not pleasant. Buddha says, but inside, they will truly understand the Dhamma. Evanko bhikkave puggalo puro hoti vivatu. This is the person, Supreme Buddha says. That person is open, means uncovered, but filled inside. Seyathapiso bhikkave kumbho puro vivato tatupamahang bhikkave imang puggalang vadami. Buddha says, such a person, this is the unusual, this is like a pot that is uncovered, but it is filled. That is the second person the Buddha explained. Today also here we can find there are certain people, or if you see the monks also, as for the first glance or first look, then don't look like that. We cannot say that, okay, oh, I want to follow that person. No. But slowly when you associate them, then you understand, oh no, they are the one who has understand the depth of Dhamma. They have understand the meaning of Dhamma. So from outside, they don't look, but they are inside, means they are completely filled with the Dhamma. That is the second kind of person exists in this world. Third one, katam cha bhikkhave uggalo tuccho hoti vivato. The third person is uncovered and empty, hollow. Nothing is in. So, ida bhikkhave ekachas puggalas napasadikang hoti abhikantang patikantang alokitang vilokitang sammanjitang pasaritang sangadipatta jivara dharanang. The Buddha says, this person, this individual being is not impressive when he is going here and there, walking or looking at, or by his hand gestures, folding his hands or releasing his hand, or taking his arms bow, wearing robes, upper robe. This person is not impressive, not pleasant. So, idang dukkhang tiyata nappajanati. And nor they do truly understand this is the suffering. Dukkha samudayang tiyathabhutang nappajanati. This is the origin of suffering. They don't understand, truly understand. This is cessation of suffering. They do not understand. This is the path lead to cessation of suffering. Ayang dukkha nirodha gamini patipadati athabhutang nappajanati. They do not understand this is the path lead to cessation of suffering. Evanko bhikkave puggalo tuccho hoti vivato. And such a person is hollow and uncovered. Majority of people in this world come to this category. Majority of us. So many people looking outside, nothing. And the inside also, they are empty. That is the third person. Seyatapikso bhikkave kumbho tuccho vivato tatupamahang bhikkave imang pukkalang vadami. It is similar to that. The pot which is uncovered and hollow, this person is also uncovered and hollow. The fourth person the Buddha explained, katancha bhikkave puggalo puro hoti pihito. And how is individual covered and full? Ida bhikkhave ekachas puggalas pasadikam hoti. Here, any individual being who is very impressive, elegant. At first glance, we see, okay, eye-catching one. He behaves the way that abhikantang, patikantang, alokitang, vilokitang, sammanjitang, pasaritang, sangadipatta chivaradharanang. While he is walking there and coming back, looking here or looking there, when he is folding his hands or releasing his hands, or when he is wearing his robe, taking the upper robe, taking his arms bow, and all of these things, he's very impressive. Immediately, person feels mesmerized by this person's behavior. So, idang dukkhang tiyata bhutang pajanati, and they truly understand this is a suffering. Ayang dukkha samudayang yatha bhutang pajanati. And this is the origin of suffering. They truly understand. This is ayang dukkha nirodhang yatha bhutang pajanati. This is the cessation of suffering, they understand. Ayang dukkha nirodha gamini patipadang yatha bhutang pajanati. This is the path lead to cessation of suffering. They truly understand. Evanko bhikkhave puggalo purohoti pihito. And this is how bhikkhus. This person is filled and covered. Seyatapiso bhikkhave kumbho puro pihito tatupamahang imang bhikkhave imang puggalang vadami. And because this is the person who is similar to the pot which is covered and filled inside. Isn't this beautiful? This is beautiful. Surrounding of us in this world, what we do? We look toward every being in this way. Majority of time, like we fall into the trap or this four kind of people when you see. If we are looking at from the outside perspective, like in a worldly way, what happened? We judge people by how they are looking. And because of that, so many times we get false result, mistreated. Like the person looks very good, very elegant, and we trust immediately. What they do? They betray us. Why? Because inside they are hollow. They are hollow. So many times we see the person who very nice, but cunning, having covetousness in this person, who is already thinks, I will take advantage of others in such a way. So from the outside, they are very impressive, very nice, very nice. But from inside, completely rotten. That thing. But some people from outside, okay, they are very, okay, they don't look that much pleasant, but they have a compassion. They are very kind. They are caring. Such a people we find. But we don't trust them easily. Why? Because their appearance is not wow. Or we can say the previously how the people have described, like the racism comes there. Someone said these things and we judge because of that, because of how the person looks outside. But inside, it's very difficult. Then there are people, same if we see the outside way, there are people who doesn't look good and really they are not good. They don't look elegant, they don't do the behave, and really they are rotten inside, outside, both. But there are people who are pleasant also and really have the compassion, really have the goodness in them. If someone asks which person you want to associate, yes, you will like fourth person. Is why? Because you show off with them. Means you can introduce to others. So people will not judge them. Like a second person, it is a first person who is look good, but inside. So you are first, you have means you have experience, or this person is not good inside. So you will not introduce someone else. Okay, you can trust on them. But the second person, you have developed trust because he is good inside, but not outside. Then you have developed trust, but you will always feel what other will think. What other will think. So you will avoid to introduce others. Third person, you will not associate and never let anyone associate also. But the fourth person, you will be open. Okay, come with me. I will introduce you. This is my friend. This, or this is neighbors. Why? Because in both way they are good. If we look at in the religious perspective, what happened? Buddha says these are the four people. As a monk, look outside, wearing the good thing, the one similarly the Buddha gave in the Buddha's time. Buddha explained beautifully. The person who just walk like me, and Buddha explained, someone is following, staying very close room, very near room by me. As I rose, as I wake up, he also wake up. He try to imitate me. He walks like me. He thinks he wear the robe and everything is. Someone see him and they will say, "Oh, what a beautiful person it is." But inside, he doesn't understand the true depth of Dhamma. Doesn't know the Dhamma. Only outside shell. If someone come and associate this person, they will not get anything from them. This person can just charm them. That's all. But no true realization can come with this person. Buddha says that person is very far from me. Yes, he is very close as a walking and as a physical form, but in the Dhamma, he is nowhere close to me. So such a person, we have to very careful, because from outside, as a religious faith we are following, then it becomes very difficult, because from outside it looks very nice, very charming. One of the suttas we have learned, it is mentioned, if you want to see someone's sila, then you have to stay with them for a long time. You cannot understand them in a second, in a bit. If you have to see them, the person's strength, then you have to see when they are in the difficulties. Then the strength you can see in such a way. So here also the first person, very impressive, but empty inside. You can, when you associate them, they are very good, but you will never understand the true depth of Dhamma. So your following them will be meaningless in a way. Second person is not elegant. You cannot show off to others, but as you associate with them, they are completely filled with Dhamma. In a kind of way. There was one monk who was very short monk. It is not similar to this, but in appearance, in that we can see this monk was very small, very well aged, but everyone treats him like a child. Sometimes they want to play with him and all these things. I'm talking about the Lakunta Badhya Bante. you know uh, so they will ask him, okay, how he walks, because he was yes, Dolph, it's a good one.
But now,
So
now they
Well,
use little person. That's all.
okay, so now
Yeah,
they use the little person, so
now it
let's
now the correct way is little person.
yeah.
little person. Okay, so they were playing with him, but one day the Buddha says he is the one, means beautiful. His voice was very good. He explains Dhamma very well. Very well explanation of Dhamma he has. Nakunta Bhante. People were playing. But still some people come to listen to him, Dhamma, because whoever comes to him, they understand very nicely. Buddha reveals that, and people feel, oh, we were treating him in this way, but he was really, really feeling the depth. So sometimes we may behave with the Bhantes or like, but in truth, they are with it completely, with so much depth of Dhamma they have. So it is not appearance, what can we see? So when we associate, we have to be very careful of that also. Because, we are also very mischievous people. As a monks, we behave in front of people in a little bit different way. When we are alone, we act in different way. Same goes for you also. When you are here, you behave in different way. But when you're at your home alone, so much different. That is the same way Buddha said. Outside is not pleasant, but in the inside, the Dhamma is happening. That is very nice. When you live with a lot of bhikkhus, you see these four kind of people exactly as the Buddha explained. Exactly as the Buddha explained. Third one, it's completely empty. Doesn't look pleasant. And listen, first person take advantage of people. He's always hoping, I will get something from them. I will get something from them. He's just wanting. And that's why he's, showing that charm way to others. Second person doesn't want anything. He doesn't want to show off. He just inside is good. So if someone come too close to that person, they are also get the Dhamma. Third person, they are just here for temporary time and then they go away. But the fourth person who has a Dhamma inside and outside, that fourth person is very important to be associated with. They look elegant. Their way of practice is beautiful. And whoever come to contact with them, they're always getting benefit from that people. Always. A small walk can change so many hearts that we have seen it recently. Isn't that? These bhikkhu did not do anything else. They did not show off. They did not do anything. They just walk. And people move because of them. Same thing. If they are just the pretending, what happened? For the short time of period, they lash out. If Dhamma is not within us, with the harsh condition, with the harsh behavior of people, people lash out, shout, they show their anger, but not. So the person who is inside also good and outside is also good, they are the one who change this world. Beautiful. So these four kind of people exist in this world. We have to choose what kind of person we are want to close with. Like our Jivananda Bhante, how many years he's in Toronto Monastery? None of the people has said a single wrong thing about him. Very charming. Truly, whoever comes, he is always eager to teach the Dhamma. Why? This much long time. That is from outside also and from the inside also. It's good. So these four kind of people exist, and if someone associate, they will also get the chance to learn the Dhamma. They will also get the chance. So when you are looking at outside world, be mindful that these four people are there. And what I want from the outside world. You want a realization of Dhamma, then seek such a person where you can know that this person knows about suffering, origin of suffering, cessation of suffering, and path lead to cessation of suffering. Because that is the only truth matters in this world. Okay, so this Kumbha Sutta, there are similar suttas of that, but this Kumbha Sutta is very beautifully explained by Buddha. May this sutta be helpful for all of us to have association with such a person who is covered and feel inside, covered and completely full. So the person we associate who are elegant in outside, impressive, and so they know the truly understanding of Dhamma also. May this sutta be helpful for all of us to realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautam Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.